So, I'll show you guys what I've got going on here. Home sweet home for the evening. It's pretty cool. Got my little table, chair, my stove over there in the corner. Glass is facing towards my bed. I ended up buying a cot just to get myself off the cold ground. That is an insulated Big Agnes winter pad and my 30 below zero Feathered Friends sleeping bag. So I'll be good once that fire goes out tonight, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to need it for a bit. I got a little bit of Swiss Miss over here. Everybody loves hot chocolate, and in that glass bottle is a little bit of something to add to it. But yeah, I also, as you can see, I've got a pretty good wood supply. Some of you know I'm a carpenter by trade, so I end up with a lot of extra wood scrap, so I decided to just drag some in. But yeah, so I think I'm going to, we still have a little bit of daylight. It's about 3:30. I'm going to try to go for one more ski, bring my headlamp, and zip back up to the truck. I do have a little bit more wood. I plan on staying in here for the evening because you know how it is in December up here in the north. It's dark at 5 o'clock, so it makes for a long night. So I want to have plenty of wood so I can just chill out and enjoy the evening. I brought a book and I brought some peace and quiet. I'll take you guys around the outside of this thing. It's starting to snow. I love it. Yeah, you can see my stovepipe up there. Titanium foldable stovepipe. I do have it lashed down to my dome tent, but just loosely. And you always want to make sure that it's fairly loose, because in the wind, what will happen is you actually want that pipe to be able to move a little bit. If it's rigid and it's really tight, the wind will make it bend somewhere, and it'll end up creasing it or folding it over. So you do want it to move a little bit, to give a little bit. So never tie these things real tight. You can see there's a little bit of slack in there, but I have 3 lines going down each corner. It's a 6-pole design. The tent, I believe, is the Dome X4. It's a 4-person tent, but there's plenty of room in there. I mean, you could easily fit another cot over there and gear. You can see my gear's over there. I could always put my gear under my cot. So plenty of room for 2, maybe even 3 grown adults winter camping. 4 I think is a stretch, but you know how that is with tents. That's never accurate. But yeah, the other thing that's cool about this, it's got a snow skirt inside and outside. So if I wanted to, I could, and I might throw some snow up on there just to help seal out the cold tonight. You know how it is when you set up a tent, you always seem to end up with one side that's a little higher than the other. And yeah, you can seal up those little holes. It's got 3 doors all the way around. It's got these really cool vents. You know, that helps with condensation. I love this thing. It's also got inside, I don't know if you can see this, but it's got a removable floor. Here's the inside snow skirt I was talking about, inside and outside. But this thing can come out. You can also get an inner for this tent and snap it in. You can see in the corners you can snap in, well, you probably can't see it, but there's little tie-out points in the corners of the geodesic dome that you can actually put a bug screen or an inner tent in here for summertime. But yeah, 3 doors, screen on each one. There's kind of little screen windows on the corners. This is kind of neat, this little toggle system. Look at that, to bring the doors back and forth. You know, instead of the little ties, it gives you plenty of room, so you just slide that thing through. And then just, yeah, I can't do it one-handed, but maybe I can. Challenge accepted. Cold fingers. But yeah, you just snug it up real easy, like so. So yeah, pretty cool tent. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and go ski up to the truck and get some more wood. So, you wanna come with me? Of course you do. Shut the door. It's been known for squirrels to enter your tent if you leave the door open. Sometimes if you don't leave the door open. Yeah, I actually had a squirrel open my tent zipper one night to my door, the door to my tent. Yeah, so word to the wise. There. We'll grab the sled. Follow my feet. This is the best way to travel. You just stand here and watch the world go by. Thought maybe before it got dark, come down and show you guys the water. Hopefully I can stop before I get there. Skiing down to a frozen lake. It's probably not the best idea, but I think I'll manage. Oh, look at this, beautiful. I'm really surprised this isn't frozen yet. I looked out up above and there was, looked like it was starting to freeze up in the center. A couple icebergs out there, but oh, some people like to go to the lake in the summer. I like to go to the lake in the winter. Beautiful. Boy, it didn't take long to get dark. Holy cow. Went and got the wood. You can see I got a good pile. Plenty. More than enough for the night. I'm sure I'll have extra, some for the morning. But I wanted to show you guys this. I don't know how many of you know what this is or if you've ever seen it. If you're old like me, you may have. But this is a lantern, a hiking lantern made by Primus. It's a solid brass. It's absolutely gorgeous. You can, hang it. And it runs off, one of these tanks of fuel. So I'll show you that. I wanted to show you guys that. I bought that thing, I don't know, back in the 90s. It was probably I want to say early 90s when I bought this thing. So I don't even know if they make glass for it anymore. You can see this is Primus right there. So I'm very, very guarded with this thing and careful with it because I don't think I'm ever going to be able to replace it. But yeah, so let's open it up. You can hear the gas, maybe. There it is. Very cool. They make the new ones that are plastic and stuff like that, but I don't care for those. So yeah, they just keep getting brighter and brighter. Very cool. All right, I'm gonna hang this up and get the stove lit, and I'll be back with you. All right, get this baby fired up. Open the damper, let it breathe. Damper's in the back. There we go. It'll be warm in here in just a minute. Oh, look at her go. Awesome. I got my lantern up there. Loving it. Wish you were here. Oh, man. It did not take long to get hot in here. Holy crap. Well, nothing fancy tonight for dinner. I went back into my pantry, my hiking pantry, and I got lasagna with sausage, ready-wise. This is pretty good stuff. I like this one, so this was sort of a off-the-cuff trip. My beautiful bride is having a Christmas work party. All her work friends are over at our house, so she booted me. She said, get, which wasn't really, she didn't really have to boot me push very hard. I like doing this kind of thing, camping, and gave me an excuse to use my hot tent, so they're out there having fun. I hope all of you out there in YouTube land are having a great holiday Christmas season. Best wishes to all of you. Be safe, and take a minute and reflect on how lucky we are. I know I do. Very fortunate to have what I have and have the family I have, and I'm very blessed. So there's a lot of people out there that aren't as lucky as we are, so think of them. Anyway, enough of my rambling. I am going to make dinner because I am hungry. It is 5 o'clock. And what do I need here? I need how much water? 2 cups of boiling water. These things are not always real accurate. They're not bad, but I always go a little under what they say for water. 2 cups, so basically that whole thing. Because I don't like soupy food. You can always add more water after, right? So it says 2 cups. Seems like an awful lot to me. I'm gonna go 1 3/4 cups. See what that does. I also don't like it if it doesn't totally hydrate, because then it's like that crunchy stuff. I don't like that either. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm hard to please. No, I'm kidding. So I didn't bring a camp stove today. I just brought a wood stove, so that's how I'm going to cook. It's on my wood stove. Well, cook, I say boil water. That's all I'm doing, just boiling water. So I'll put that back there. Woo, that's weird. Look at it wobble. Like it's got a mind of its own. It's weird. Look at that. I have never seen that before. Anybody know what causes that? It's a ghost. One thing I wanted to show you guys are these things, these little down booties. I know, aren't they cute? But these things are awesome for walking around in the tent or just stepping out real quick. I even wear them in the sleeping bag at night. I just throw some toe warmers in there. It helps keep them close, you know, on the really, really cold nights. Of course, it is supposed to get down to like 11 degrees Fahrenheit tonight, so I may need these babies, especially when that thing goes out. Yeah, looks like my water is boiling. I got this guy open. I gotta look for that little, where's that little packet, that little, come on, where are you? I know, there you are. Do not eat. Has anybody actually ever ate one of these? I mean, who would accidentally eat that? I don't know, I guess. Alrighty. Grab my glove. It looks like everything's kind of separated. I wonder, I'll stir it around dry. Some of that seasoning up towards the top. There we go. I do like these things. They are pretty good. Oop, I need my other glove. And I can pour it the other way. I got the pour spout on the other side, so. Alrighty. Dinner is served. I'll put this on the ground. Let's do this on the ground, Kevin. Be smart. Ooh, hot. Hot. Burn my hand. Maybe I'll just mix it around with the spoon a little bit. Always seem to miss the corners, no matter what I do. You get those little dry, crunchy bits in the corners of these bags. There. All right, now how long do I have to wait? I have to wait 15 minutes. Seems like a long time. 5:15. So 5:30. All right. I don't mind. I can sit here and enjoy the fire. It's not going to be much of a challenge. I love this Pomoly stove. This is the Tioska. I don't know how to use. I'm butchering the name of it, but it actually has a baking oven that attaches underneath. So, yeah, it's like a double. It's a two-piece stove, so you can either use it single, like I have it set up here, or you can bring the oven, and the firebox sits on top of the oven. So, you know, it's got a door, it's got a whole thermostat, so you know what the temperature of the oven is. I learned the hard way last year. It does not take a lot of wood to cook something in that oven. I mean, you want just coals, because that little oven gets hot really fast, but it's kind of cool. I've made tater tots in it and English muffin pizzas, but like I said, this was kind of off the cuff trip, so I didn't bring anything fancy. I just went into my hiker pantry and grabbed some dehydrated food. Every time I go to a gear store, I always try to grab a couple of those. Usually you can find them on sale, so I always grab 1 or 2 or 3 or so, and you know, they keep forever, so I just throw them in my pantry, and my little hiker pantry, and when I do have a trip like this, I can just run over there and grab them and go. So it's kind of handy. I have instant coffee for the morning, so I'm not really looking forward to that, but it's just enough to wake me up and get me out of here. So alrighty, well, I'm gonna sit here, enjoy the fire, and wait my, I don't know, 12 more minutes and have dinner. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. And I'm hot. I got the vent or the door partially open behind me. It's crazy how hot these hot tents get. It's just, I could very easily be in a t-shirt. I need one of those digital thermometers, you know, the little tiny handheld one, so I can get the outside temp and the inside temp. That'd be kind of cool. Well, it has been 16 minutes. So let's see. Smells good. Just put another log on the fire. Oh yeah. Yeah, needs a little mixing. A little bit more mixing. See, I'm glad that I didn't put 2 cups of water in there, because it seems a little soupy to me. But maybe it was a little bit chunky. Maybe I just got to break it up a little bit more. Those darn corners. Darn corners of the bag. Yeah, there's a little bit of dry stuff in there, so. We'll give it another little bit. it sit, I don't know, another 5 minutes or so. I got some water on the boil for a hot chocolate. It's going to be a nice treat. Swiss Miss hot chocolate. Because I don't know of any other kind of hot chocolate. So that's what I'm going to have. But I brought a little something special to add to it. Just 'cause. Oh, boy. Yeah, it is hot up there. No fear of getting cold tonight. My stove is quite efficient too. I've hardly used any wood. I have way more wood than I need. I probably could beat a couple days with that. 3 days with the wood I have, but I have a tendency to do that anyway. If you watch any of my videos, I like my fires. So, all right, hurry up and hydrate. I'm starving. Oh, my little booty's coming off. All right, I can't wait any longer. I am hungry. And I am thirsty. That hot chocolate is calling my name. So, sorry, I don't have an overabundance of camera angles in this place, so that's what you're getting. Oh. This marshmallows ain't, no, just chocolate. Good. So I can have 2 of them tonight. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. I have a hard time sleeping if I have a lot of sugar before I go to bed, so there. One's enough. I'm a 1 packet kind of guy. Okay. Put this on the ground when I fill it. Smells so good. Camping is hard. Hot chocolate, a stove, a little bit of McGillicuddy's. You guys ever put McGillicuddy's in your hot chocolate? I do. How much? Nah, a little bit more. There we go. Make it nice and minty. Alrighty. How's this look? Oh yeah, there we go. Not bad. See? I don't know if you guys can see this, but see? Not real runny. Perfect. So, there again, it says 2 cups. I put in a cup and 3/4, and that's what you should do. So, alrighty guys, I am going to have my dinner and my hot chocolate and enjoy the fire and just relax. And I'm sure you don't want to sit here, there and watch me eat, but oh god, I gotta at least try it. I wonder if it's too hot. I gotta at least let you know if it's good or not, right? Let's see. Couple crunchy bit. Well, just one little crunchy bit. Gotta clean off the spoon so I can mix my chocolate melt. I don't need a lasagna chocolate McGillicuddy flavored chocolate, hot chocolate. That would be weird, but hey, you're camping, who cares? Everything tastes better when you're camping anyway. All right, well, like I said, I'm gonna hang out here by the fire and enjoy my dinner, so I'll get back with you guys when I'm finished. Well, guys, that was a really good dinner. And very good hot chocolate. I finished up dinner and decided I'll do a little bit of reading. So I got out one of my books and did some reading and just relaxed by the fire. It's been a really great evening. It started to snow. I love the sound of snow in the tent at night. It's really cool. So I just stoked. Words are hard. I just stoked the wood stove. So, and I'm in my sleeping bag. So I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the firelight, listen to the snow on the roof of the tent, and go to bed. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Ooh. Well, good morning, everybody. It was a beautiful night last night. It was snowing. I could hear the geese. I'm surprised they're still here, but there is open water, so that must have something to do with it. But yeah, I could hear the snow last night. I just went out this morning to do my morning thing. And yeah, we had about, I don't know, at least 3 inches, I'd say. It's quite a bit on the tent. So I got the wood stove fired up. I'm going to have breakfast. I've got one of these dehydrated meals. This is the breakfast skillet. I really like this one. It's got sausage and eggs and peppers and onions, and it's a good hearty one. I like these. So yeah, I figured I'd have this morning. 1.25 cups of water. So, and have a coffee. Chill out by the fire and get out of here. It's pretty dark, as you can see, but it's early. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. The stove was kicking back at me a little bit. Must be the spark arresters plugged up from the snow a little bit, but that's why it's kind of smoky in here. But I opened the window, so it's burning good now, but it's just annoying. So yeah, time to get breakfast on. Okay, let's see if this is ready. I think it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I love the smell of peppers and onions. As you can see behind me, I got the doors open. I'm gonna get out of here basically as soon as I finish breakfast and my coffee. I have some Christmas shopping to do this afternoon for my beautiful bride. So I'm gonna do that on my way home, so I don't want to waste a whole bunch of time. Not that camping is ever a waste of time, but yeah, I'm letting the stove burn out and letting it try to cool off a little bit so I can get out of here in a timely fashion. So I just want to say thanks, guys, for joining me on this little adventure. It's a little weekend Christmas adventure. Merry Christmas to all of you out there. And yeah, if you like this sort of thing, please support my little channel. I'm up to like 1,500 subscribers. Woohoo! I've been doing it for years. But hey, slow and easy wins the race, right? Tortoise and the hare. I am certainly the tortoise. So maybe you could help me with that and share a couple of these. Be sure to go back and check some of my older stuff. I always try to put as much time and effort into these as I can. And I feel like I'm getting a little bit better. So anyway, I get rambling. Sorry about that. Yeah, so guys, have a great Christmas and a wonderful Happy New Year. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.